Welcome back to the Clutch Points YouTube channel. Today we are back at another tier list. Last week we did all-time NBA greats. Today we're gonna knock out some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Okay.
There are a lot on here. There's only a couple I don't recognize off the bat, but
we did this last week with NBA all-time greats, so you can check out that video as well. Let's get into this NFL all-time quarterback.
Right, so we'll go by tier. We started doing that halfway through the NBA video. So.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to argue it?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
I was going to say, I don't know if you have someone up there that you could debate for it, but to me, it's kind of a dead argument.
Very easy. Now we get into top five. Obviously, names like Montana come right off the bat.
Joey.
Peyton Manning.
Yep.
Of course, we'll put Peyton up there very, very quickly.
Yep.
We'll go Montana. I would say Marino.
I mean, I'm trying to think of names that we can throw in there. You have Marino.
Cam Newton's on here.
You got Cam Newton, of course. I mean, a lot of people have him in their top five.
Yeah, so we'll go Marino.
Mario, put him up there.
Okay, I keep opening the dictionary.
We don't need that right now. Then you got guys like, you can argue like John Elway. You could argue Aaron Rodgers if you want.
You could argue Aaron Rodgers.
There's a few guys that we can go here. All time, I mean...
All time,
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is in my top five.
I would go Elway.
That's who I initially
would probably go
thought
Elway
of.
here.
So I'm fine with Elway as well.
Okay.
I think Aaron Rodgers is...
So now we get into the top 10. Yeah, this is where 10. I would put a Rodgers.
Maybe like a Drew Brees. Drew Brees, I think, can sneak into the top 10 later.
So we'd put Brees. I'd put Brees in the top 10.
Favre, Brett Favre. Do I dare say he's a top 10 quarterback of all? Let's fill it out with guarantees. Let's fill it out with guarantees.
We need 5 here. Patrick Mahomes, dare I say.
Can I be honest with you, dude? I haven't really thought, is it fair to have him in that top 10 right now? I don't think it's as crazy as it may seem.
No.
It might not be that crazy.
I
mean, 2-time champ, 2-time MVP. I mean, has records, most passing yards in a season. I mean, only started for how many years? 5? If we want to hold off just to give our respects to the guys that have played full careers, I think we could leave him off the top 10.
Yeah.
Definitely top 15.
Yeah.
Definitely top 15. But I think guys like Steve Young should be in that top 10 conversation.
We'll go Steve Young. I mean, you got like Big Ben too.
I was looking at Big Ben, but like, all right, I would rather put Pat Mahomes over Big Ben, I think, all time right now. But I don't want to give any disrespect to Big Ben. I don't want to give any disrespect, but I've never like viewed him as like an all-time great, maybe of a generation.
Yeah.
But
so like quickly, we'll put Stafford there. Cam Newton as well.
Whoa. We didn't talk about Cam Newton.
I'm not putting
Cam
Newton top 20. No chance.
All right. They got Phillip Rivers on there.
They do have
Phillip Rivers. They got Matt Ryan on there too. Whoa.
Yeah, Matt Ryan, you're going here.
Yeah, Matt Ryan ain't
Joe Flacco as well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Joe Flacco.
He had that one run, that one Super Bowl run.
Yeah. I really want to put Mahomes in the top 10.
I think Mahomes has earned the right to be in top 10.
Okay.
I think so. I think that's fair. So we need one more.
Yeah, if we got Jim Kelly, Dan Fouts is on here. Why is Trent Dilfer on here? No.
Hard to rank before my time. I was wondering what that said. All right, we got Brett Favre in there too. What do you think about Brett Favre? I'm trying to look at the other names first. And then, I'd probably put Aikman over Favre. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even see Troy Aikman.
But then again, I would probably put Big Ben over Aikman.
Do you really feel like Big Ben is in that top 10 conversation? Because I mean, I would give him credit for being top 15. I think he definitely should be in that conversation.
He's safely in the top 15.
I mean, if you want to put him top 10, I'll be fine with it, because obviously at this point, we're debating between 3 or 4 guys.
So I would definitely put Jim Kelly over Favre.
Okay. I think at this point Favre is top 15.
Favre is definitely top 15.
Okay, that's fine. If I had to put someone over Big Ben, I think I'd put Troy Aikman over Big Ben.
All right, we'll go Troy Aikman.
Okay.
Top 10 for now.
Okay.
So Favre, Big Ben.
Yep.
Jim Kelly.
Yep. I know we haven't mentioned his name yet.
Aaron McNair, Randall Cunningham, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon.
Oh, fuck.
Staubach, Fouts.
Is that Terry Bradshaw, right?
Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
I would probably put Terry Bradshaw top 15.
I think that's who I was going to mention next. I think, 4 rings?
Top 15.
You got to put him there.
I mean, we only have
not many spots left.
6 left. Bledsoe, I'm going 20 and below.
Yeah, absolutely not. He's kind of a meme. What do you think of Phillip Rivers?
Unfortunately,
you think bottom 20?
Numbers wise, he's in the top 20, but a lot of these guys have won, and he did not win.
Yeah, that's very true.
Broadway Joe.
Fuck. I didn't even think of him. Ooh, is he top 15?
One-time Super Bowl champ.
Super Bowl 3 MVP.
One All-Pro. He is a Hall of Famer.
He played in a different era too.
He did.
But I don't want to discredit him for that. But I think he's top 20. What are the names we're choosing from right now?
So we got one spot in the top 15.
Yep.
I mean, Unitas, Dan Fouts, Randall Cunningham, who probably isn't. Cunningham's probably top 20.
I think
Phil Simms.
We're trying to fill out.
I'm putting right Fouts in the top 20.
Okay,
as well.
That's fine. I wasn't really leaning him top 15.
Unitas is probably landing in the top 20 as well.
What's Kurt Warner's stats?
But I just feel like his career started too late.
Look up Kurt Warner's stats real quick.
I feel like Staubach has to land in here.
Okay, so now we have the top Hall of Famer, obviously, 4-time Pro Bowler. But
you can make a case for Kurt Warner. I could put him top 20.
And who'd you put in for the top 15 to fill it out?
Staubach.
Okay. There's a lot of guys left off.
I mean, a lot of these guys end up before my time.
Yeah, that's also true.
I mean, Russ, I can confidently probably put here. He could easily finish top 20.
Russell Wilson.
If he,
we'll see what Sean Payton does.
I mean, like Phil Simms is another one that's super close in there. Stabler too.
Honestly, Eli Manning, if he was on here, I think should at least deserves to be in that conversation. Yeah, and a lot of these other guys I don't really recognize.
There's a lot of names here.
Okay.
I think Otto's on here somewhere.
So I say we go over. Let's just see if this is how we want to keep it.
We have Brady as the GOAT.
Yeah, that's not being touched. That's
so we
fine.
have Manning, Marino, Montana, Elway, which I feel like is pretty.
I think that's a fair top 5. Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid top 5.
Then we have Breeze, Rogers, Steve Young, Mahomes, Aikman. Aikman's bothering me.
People might knock the Mahomes Aikman.
Aikman's bothering me a lot.
What are his did he ever win the Super Bowl? Oh wow. Yeah, never mind. He never won an MVP. That's what I was thinking. Won a Super Bowl MVP.
But like his numbers aren't.
Who would you put ahead of him? Wait, Aikman's the only guy. I feel like more people.
Staubach a top 10 quarterback.
I feel like some people might be more not upset but shocked that we have Mahomes on there than Aikman. I feel like Aikman, when you talk about him, people refer to him as a near top 10 quarterback, not lock, but near top 10. I mean, if I had to take one guy off that list, I would take Aikman off because I do believe Mahomes should be top 10.
Yeah.
So if you want to move Aikman down, I mean, I'm indifferent of him being top 10 or top 15. I don't have
switch to Staubach.
Okay, I don't have close ties with him, so.
But like again, like Staubach's bothering me because he's only a 2-time champ.
Who wouldn't bother you on that list? Do you think Big Ben is top 10? Do you want to put Big Ben on top 10?
Big Ben wouldn't bother me.
Well, let's put Big Ben top 10. He did play in a tough era. In an era with a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks to come out of there with two rings. He is a future Hall of Famer as well.
I mean, his record too.
I'm fine with that. We'll put Big Ben in there. I think eventually it's debatable.
Oh,
I mean, look
3-time MVP.
Bro.
All right, no, I have to put Favre.
Come on, Brett Favre was a monster, dude. Now you feel better?
Yeah, I feel okay with that.
Looks more visually. Looks right. Who's that? You put Phillip Rivers top 20. Who would you take? Randall Cunningham?
Yeah, Cunningham doesn't have the.
He doesn't have anything, to be honest with you.
I mean, but neither does Rivers. But
Rivers is top 10 in passing yards and
right. But awards wise, they both don't have anything.
He has nothing. That's
but
true.
Then numbers wise though, 421 touchdowns, 207,
and also record. I mean, Cunningham didn't play as long as Rivers too, so that hurts him. But I mean, I'm fine with Rivers there. I was considering him a top 20. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change anything. Top 10 now. Top 15 is solid. It's tough. It's really tough because it's really about how you view success and stuff like awards, championships, this and that, record, statistics, whatever it may be. So it's subjective. Just as we said with the NBA
I think we should just call it as
I think this is fine. Okay, so let's go over the top 10. Go over the top 10 and then
Brady is the GOAT.
Yep.
We have Manning, Montana, Marino, Elway.
And this is no order, correct?
No order.
No order, okay.
The top 5 actually is probably in order.
I think I was gonna. The reason why I asked that is because it seems like that's a pretty
then we have Breeze, Rodgers, Young, Mahomes, Favre. Then Big Ben, Jim Kelly, Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman, Roger Staubach, Joe Namath, Dan Fouts, Johnny Unitas, Kurt Warner, and Phillip Rivers.
And no disrespect to the guys that came before us that we haven't mentioned, but there's a lot of good quarterbacks, a lot of legendary quarterbacks, and it's hard putting together a top 20 list. It really is.
There are. I mean, there's no Eli Manning on here.
I feel like we're going to get that one person in the comments that's going to be like, Tom Brady isn't the GOAT. You guys were so quick to put him there.
But
I am. And I'll fucking go to war for that guy if I have to. But I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point.
If you don't argue Brady's the GOAT, just grow up.
You could argue Manning or Montana if you want, but that's just foolish. The only guy
that would argue is Manning. That's
the only guy that I think you could hold a light to Brady is Manning, and I think the only guy that will come close is Mahomes. Yeah. Exactly.
It's our top 20.
That's our top 20. There's obviously going to be a lot of debate here. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What you think is correct about our list and what you think is incorrect. Yeah. Sound off in the comments. We'd love to hear your opinions as well. And while you're down there, please make sure to like, subscribe. Check out all of our other videos on this platform, other platforms as well. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter, everywhere. Just look up Clutch Points. We're there. Ben will put our socials here so you can follow us if you want to just check out me and Ben's personal content, whatever you want. And also leave in the comments what other tier lists you want to make, you want to see us make next time. Just any video ideas, quizzes, draft ideas, whatever it may be. Drop it in the comments. We read them. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Until next time, peace out.